wanted was a black grand national. Fuck being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you did it to myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it.
Are you still there? To delete this message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0. What are you talking about?
Boy or something? Huh? No, but yeah, everything's good. Everything's good, man. No, I'm gonna handle business first. Yeah. That's my, I love it. Very cool breeze.
And you're so fucking nuts. A lot of those shit like that, you're going, bro. Like, look, bro, the bike's running nice. I mean, it's under the sea right now, but it's running nice.
Hey, that on gonna be doing 15 kilometers, I mean. Think I'm floating. Fuck, let me slow down, but I don't got a ticket.
I pull up, like, pull up, baby. How you pull up? How you pull up? Surf in the kitchen, let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. I let another nigga do something to you. As long as you know that, don't let nobody tell you different than I love you. Keep a Glockin' when I ride in the Suburban. It's codeine, had a young, let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, nigga rockstar.
I'm all yours for the night.
Looking like something I see on the big screen. Make a nigga wanna jump fresh, draw the GT.
Got some things on your mind, G.
Let me wanna
walk with you.
and we can go right now. You know I'm tryna be too. No, hold on, you know you just my type. That little blue dress, smooth. Whispered in the ear like, baby, what it do? Spot with the view, we can chill for a few. And we can go right now. You know I'm tryna rock with you. You like the Jimmy, they lick the truck and gon' hit me there. Every bitch is true. I was baby, she say I'm a cheat. They thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The fuck is you saying, little nigga? I do my say the word nigga too much. I'm a real nigga, I don't be giving a fuck. Tommy Hill, bitch, I'm a ghetto hoe. They do it nasty. Pull up new women, she wanna have kids. I told her, don't know what that is. That ain't how we. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be hopping. Show 'em. Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Put little baby in a spiral. Surprise, levels to it. You sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Radio talk. Came from the north. Pussy ain't one play, I got that Drake. Pussy ain't one play, can't stay out boot, I in that boot, straight out that boot like I'm Weezy. Now I got your tooth, bitch, speak the truth, live life like a thief. I ain't got good money, around the globe, I did my fat jets on the runway, no bunch of 9 ways. I can burn balls, I just lock down and get 10 paid. That game got more money than my network. It's major labels, I'm their worst fucking slave. Tired of clicking like stop first, pussy nigga, get your head burst. I had to start first. Right, try back on my way. Fuck 'em, I got to get paid, got to get paid. More time.
What you got in there? I got just examined. Amen. Yeah, I saw him there. Let me see how you dip that. You said you dipped it in there. Oh, okay.
What's the deal, fo?
Forbes.
Gotta clear that throat. Feeling fresh. Just got his shower. Put on some clean clothes. Y'all try these Levi cotton tees. Things hug and feel nice. You know what I mean? They hug these sleeves, the arms, all that. They feel good. But right now, I'm just about to get this video sorted out, you know, get that up to you so you have something nice at the end of the work week, you feel me? Or the weekend, whatever, kicks off, however your work schedules week go, all that, got something for you to cool out, relax, and enjoy. I'm just going through my videos that I took on my phone and saving them so that I can send them over to the computer one time and then send this video also to the computer, get that uploaded. Your boys are locked and loaded. You see, got the editing software up right now and ready to go. So yeah, once I highlight these, shoom. Mom's got on the trans today. Use my bra's bike, and this little thing, as I'm talking to you, I'm just going through my private videos ahead for today. But yeah, my bra let me run the trans today. So I was on his moped action, look like a jet motor for y'all that remember them old video games for PlayStation 1. Actually, just PlayStation. You know what I mean? Yeah, that jet motor, that was elect. Felt it's a nice little smooth ride though, you know? It's cool. I like clutch bikes preferably. You know, like Ducatis, I guess, but more like a motard scram type of bike for y'all that know what RXs are and, you know, DTs and things like that. I like more of those natures, clutch and good ham, good busy. Not the big old gas tanks, you know what I mean, but a slimmer, sleeker type of bike. I like them. Next time I go States or somewhere foreign, I actually want to try getting on some of the bigger bikes like the 1000cc and all that and see what they feel like. You know, that's gonna be lit for sure, for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to get this video up to you, because once I get this video up to you know, I can watch it, enjoy the movie that was created, like a premier type action. I know you guys are enjoying the video, getting it up, so I feel like I just accomplished something real good for me and the world, you know. So I'm excited to get this video up to you. And plus, this video here means that it's, like I said earlier, the end of the work week, so your boy is cool with the workouts. No more beating myself up with the heavy training and all that. You know, I ain't making this time and all that other ignorance through the week, because normally I just go ham through the week. And I try to find my rest days at least one day through the weekend to just really have absolutely no time frames, nothing going on like that, right? I could just really kick the feet up. So I try to make that day a day that's just got everything that I need, you feel me? So I go ham through the week so that when I do find that Saturday or that Sunday, whatever day I can find, naturally it's a Sunday, because Sundays I feel like are the best days. And technically it could be beginning of the week to some, you know, but that's like a nice time to just rest. I don't know, but what about Sundays? Well, Sundays are just job blessed. So if today's workout, if I cool out tomorrow or if I cool out on Sunday, trust, it's gonna feel good, because this workout I bust my ass today with resistance training. With the full body workout, my body is feeling it. Plus it's feeling the workout prior to that and prior to that and prior to that. It's like just on the last day of my workout sessions, like for the week, that's when I feel like my muscles are the most stiff, the most sore, the most, I won't say fully exhausted, but you know, they've been being put to work, going through pain. My job is laborious, it's serious, it ain't no light type job. So on that, with everything else that I do physically, it's like my body is swamped on top of the stuff I do mentally, you know, and spiritually and all that stuff. My body at the end of the week is like just, I definitely make my weeks worth it, you feel what I'm saying, to have that off day. But yeah, today I got in heavy on the resistance day, for real. I did my full body today, and the legs, the single leg squats, I was really doing my best to just get in as deep as I can with the range of motion and just focus on each leg that I'm using to push and lower myself down. I try to treat the ground as if it's like a overhead press for your legs. I don't know if you're aware of that machine, but when you're in the gym and you're laying on your back and the weight's coming down and you're pushing back up with your legs, I try to reenact that type of motion so that I could feel more of the muscle and mind connection as I'm pushing myself back up to neutral position. But within that, like I said, my muscles feeling the lowering, the negative, as well as the positive, like the, you know, the eccentric movements and all that. And it's just, oh boy, sometimes it's like I wish I kind of didn't know about muscle mind connection, because then again I wouldn't feel so much. But yeah, that shit was hurting today. And then on top of that, I'm squeezing my stomach in, and being on one leg, you gotta stabilize yourself. So that's the stabilizing muscles that are being worked. And then from there, I go straight into the next exercise. I don't take a rest outside of breathing to go to the next station where the exercise is gonna take place, basically. That's the only rest I really take, because I do circuit training. So I'll do all my exercises, one run, then I'll take my rest. Then I'll go do all my exercise again in another round, take my rest, and do that for a third time for the final round. And then I'll move on to my other exercises that I do. So that's kind of like how I work my magic, you feel me? So from doing the single leg squats, I went over to doing the overhead press, the pike push-ups. And once again, the muscle-mind connection. I really try my best to, when I'm in the pike position, and my hands are over my head, I really try my best to lean more forward so that my chest, my shoulders, traps, all that, my triceps, everything is engaged. As I'm lowering myself down, it's like my wrists are stacked right over my palm. Press is being like more back, because I'm looking to really be in that pike position where I'm lowering myself and all the upper body is required for it. At times, even my feet come off the ground as I'm pushing. Sometimes my feet will lift up off the ground like that, because I'm really relying on just my upper body. So that's what I try to do with the pike push-ups. As I'm in the pike position, I'll lean more forward and I really stack my wrists on top of my palms, and as I lower myself down, I'm in a nice 90-degree angle for sure. And boy, I feel it all here. I feel it in my shoulders. By the time I'm done, mans feels like a gorilla. Mans feels like a beast. But that ain't stopped there, because mans gotta move over to the chin-ups after that. And pulling 200 plus pounds isn't easy. It's not like, oh, I'm moving over to, you know, yeah, something slight. Yeah, I do love doing pull-ups and I do love my bodyweight exercises, but I'm already out of breath from the leg workout. Then jumping into the pike push-ups, which is the overhead press. So I'm already exhausted. All that action in the chest, my breathing is strong, you know, I'm up. So by the time I get to them pull-ups, them chin-ups, I'm pretty exhausted, but it's now more mental for me. That's my whole objective, is to still prove to myself, which I do, that my muscles can work beyond my mental exhaustion. You know, because I'm like, oh, I'm tired, just because I'm breathing heavy. But it doesn't mean that my muscles can't keep going. And majority of the time, when I jump in, I get into the chin-ups, and I notice for sure that I'm able to do more. So every session, there's less and less of me being like, oh, I'm too tired, and I just keep going through the motions. And with the chin-ups, what makes me so heavy is that I try to just let my legs dangle. Let me keep this thing on there. I try to let my legs dangle. So as I do the chin-up, it's just targeted majority on my biceps, forearms, of course, you know, my grip, and there's also my lats, you know, my back muscles, because as I pull up, I'm trying to bring my elbows back along my sides as much as possible. You feel what I mean? So doing all that in that slow motion that I do, I don't do it too fast. I keep a nice range of motion. That really beats your boy up. I mean, by the time I did that third exercise, I'm done. And then I gotta move into dips after that. And I still have abs behind that. I'm already huffing and puffing. Like, how am I gonna do abs when I gotta squeeze them tight and breathe? Trust, brother, it's serious. But anyway, after the chin-ups, that's my main focus, of just really using my arms and my back to pull. I try not to let my feet kick up and engage my core. I try to really leave them just dangling. And then I jump over to the dips. Either I do straight bar or I do the parallel dips, depending on what park I'm at, because certain parks don't have certain little workout stations or whatnot. But today they had the parallel dips, so I said, I'll fucks with them, you know what I mean? Started banging them out, got a good rep session in with those. Definitely pay attention to the joints, because with that one I noticed that you can go low and you can feel good, but you can be overexerting with your shoulders. So be careful on that one if you're a newbie on trying that deal, you feel me? But anyway, I started banging them out with the dips, feeling good, out of breath, fighting my mental, telling myself I'm got this here, just lifting my weight up, and I'm feeling the strength get back, and that is a plus. That was helping me even dig deeper and push more, because as you start to feel yourself get better and better at your craft, man, that's too nice, you know? And then once again, I was feeling all this here with the dips. Surprisingly, I wasn't feeling it in my biceps. They say it's a lower chest targeted exercise. That's why I do the pike push-ups for the upper, and I do the dips after for the lower chest. So I target both parts, but to me personally, I feel like it targets your whole chest first and foremost. But I feel it's so much in where I'm lacking. I feel personally in my inner chest. I feel it's so much more there. So maybe it's because I'm lacking in the inner chest muscle that muscle's working harder. So that's why I don't feel it too much in the other muscles. But I'm not too sure. It feels like a serious inner chest muscle workout. So I'm gonna keep that up and I'm gonna enjoy that one. But once again, I'm letting my body just hang, and I'm just pushing with my arms. I'm not trying to use my core too much, even though your core is always engaged. For sure, you want to suck it in and keep it tight. It's like I try not to kick with my legs. I try not to use anything but outside of the muscles that I want to use, the ligaments that need to be used, which is the arms, down, lowering, slow and controlled, so that I don't feel any, so that I can feel if anything's uncomfortable or tweaking, and push back up and just get that good breath and exhale as I push back up. Trust me, man, there's no better feeling than that, honestly. Like, how much better can it get with that? So that's how I work that. So when you see my workouts, you know, like, okay, what is doing more of how it's focused on it and everything like that. because after I do the dips, I go straight into the hanging leg raises. And I know this is I'm probably chops into a copula, you know that, but I just want to be in depth with like how my workouts are. So with the hanging leg raises, as I'm hanging, I tend not to let my arms hang too much because I realize that I don't know, I guess double jointed maybe, my elbows kind of kick in when I'm hanging, like you can see like that, see? And I don't like that, so I try to tend to pull a little more. I try to pull up and hold like this, but I tuck in my tailbone, and what that tends to do is engage my core. So no matter what, as I'm hanging and as I'm lifting my legs up and down for the leg raises, my core is always engaged no matter what. I feel like if I just leave my spine neutral, then I have to engage the core and lift my legs up as I'm doing it. But if I tuck the tailbone in while I'm still hanging, the core is engaged, and then as I bring the legs up high enough to really engage all the abdominal muscles, then I can just be very good and focused on those abs. Like I feel it so much in my abs, and I'm not swinging back and forth. It's just pure controlled action going on, you feel me? And that's how each round goes. I do that through every round, take my little rest break, then I get back in, you know? My guy was there today, so he was talking to me, he was speaking some good stuff, some good words and all that, so that helped with the workout as well. Did the tire flip again, had to bang that out, had to knock the dust off that tire. Let people know what that tire is out there for, what it represents, you feel me? God's got a damn beast on it, you know? But I'll get this video up to you, because I know you want to see it. I want to see it too, and I want to hear from you guys, and I want to see the likes, and I want to see the comments, and all that. I appreciate it for sure when you do comment, always, truly, you know? Facebook and Instagram link is in the description. Sort it out. And I'm gonna try to sort this thing out too by next video, man. Mom's in like looking like this, but right now, Mom just gotta thug it, you know? With the trans being done, parking and all that, it's hard to park in the city and all that. It's a lot of ignorance, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm Gucci. I'll cut my hair and do my little thing when I can right now and get it braided when I can, but I'll be back in action in a minute, you feel me? But anyway, if you ain't subscribed, you wouldn't know that I'm Joe Average, but I'm not your average Joe. You feel me? If you guys are subscribed, then you know you guys are bosses, even if you have a 9 to 5. You stand on business, handle business. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But yeah, I'ma head out. Peace out. Bless your heart. Yeah.